You Inc., the Advocacy Corporation. Now, how could doing this one thing possibly set the wheels in motion to simultaneously solve all of these seemingly intractable problems? The problem isn't the problem. The problem is you and I. We are the problem. How little we think of ourselves. The problem is we have been convinced that we have no power. The truth is we have more power than we can possibly imagine. And to keep other people in power, we must remain ignorant of our power. Once we recognize this, it quickly becomes clear that all of these issues have the same root cause. The root cause is we have failed to protect information itself. We have failed to protect information from people and organizations that have money, power, and influence, who want you to think and feel the way they want you to. The Advocacy Corporation is specifically designed to protect the advocate. It's designed to protect you. There is no greater task ahead of us right now than protecting information itself, than protecting the advocate. This is not a, quote, position on a single issue, but rather a framework that allows you to continue to have a position on any issue. Historically, a democracy or capitalistic system cannot function without advocates. Put more succinctly, when the role of the advocate dies in a democracy, all of the choices and freedoms that come with it also die. Information is the air we breathe. People who share information with each other are advocates. Yet the advocate today is under direct assault. You and your ideas and your feelings and passions are under direct assault. If they do not fit into what other people want you to think and feel, then there is going to be a problem. The battle being fought is being fought to determine what you feel and what you think. These people know that if you do not feel and think a specific way and give away your power, they lose power. They are parasites. But don't take our word for it. Let's look at what the book Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey has to say about this. It's all about becoming debt-free. That's what this book is about anyway. Total Money Makeover, Chapter 3, page 17 through 18. Joining in the lie. I have heard it said that if you tell a lie often enough, loudly enough, and long enough, the myth will become accepted as a fact. Repetition, volume, and longevity will twist and turn a myth or lie into a commonly accepted way of doing things. Entire populations have been lulled into the approval of ghastly deeds, and even participation in them, by gradually removing the truth to a lie. Throughout history, twisted logic, rationalization, and incremental changes have allowed normally intelligent people to be party to ridiculous things. Propaganda, in particular, played a big part in allowing those things to happen. We have propaganda in our culture today. I'm not speaking in a political sense, but rather recognizing that there are people out there who want us to think their way, and will go to great lengths to accomplish that. The financial and banking industries, in particular, are very good at teaching us their way of handling money, which of course leads us to buy their products. Back to this story. We would argue that the corporate media, by the nature of its structure, can only produce propaganda. In the case of the banking industries, the product they are selling is debt. This propaganda model is pervasive and is the norm today. Most of what you think and do is a product of propaganda. The only way to dismantle the propaganda model itself is to protect all information. So no piece of information has more value than another piece of information. Biases in propaganda will always exist. However, it is the free flow of information that allows free choice to have meaning. Protect the advocate. Once we do, you will simply be amazed at how quickly every other issue you care about will be fixed, because you will create your own advocacy corporation to fix it. And a block of television mandated by the FCC hosting what you advocate that looks a lot like YouTube on steroids will be a whole lot more empowering and informative than what we have now.